Hey, what's up? I'm back again. Well, I'm back with another video. And what I would like to talk about in this video, since I only have time for a quick short video, is what is a woman? The the Matt Walsh video, and how I would like to watch it, but for some reason it's behind a paywall. I have to pay and subscribe to something or become a member of something. And I'm just not willing to do that at the moment, because my dad would not be working right now if we had money to spend on things like that, just like I haven't gotten Paramount Plus. So basically, what is a woman? I just want to make this video because I know it's trending. And I want to say that my definition of a woman is very simple. If you're born with a vagina, you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? If you're born looking female and you have 2 X chromosomes, you're a woman. Whether or not intersex people exist does not refute that. The beach does not disprove the existence of the land and the sea. And so basically, it's Pride Month, unfortunately. I hate the fact that my birthday month has to be associated with that. I just wanted to make a video about that because I know my dad will be home soon. And this is the closest I've ever come to being sick, so to speak, in the summertime, which I'm not really sick. I never had a fever, but I don't think I've had cold symptoms whatsoever in June since I was in junior high or something like that. I was like 12 years old the last time I've come close to having a cold, or I did have a cold, like the summer between 6th and 7th grade in 96. But I haven't had cold symptoms in the month of June since then. But really, it just kind of feels like sinus at this point. I didn't have a fever. I wasn't really feeling bad or anything, but my dad was diagnosed with COVID. That's why I was unable to make videos in the living room for all this time. And finally, he's back at work, and he'll be home soon. But anyway, what is a woman? Plain and simple. You're born with a willy, you're a boy. You're born with a hoo-ha, you're a girl. Okay? It's just that simple. You have one set of genitals, you're male. You have the other set of genitals, you're female. And that means from birth. It doesn't mean what you try to change them into unsuccessfully. Okay? And, that's just how I feel about it. People can cry all they want, but that's just the way it is, You're either a boy or a girl. And it just really makes me mad that anyone would try to negate that or say that that's not the case, that women can have you-know-whats or men can have vaginas. It's ridiculous, okay? They're not men. Regardless of whether or not intersex people exist, that does not make someone a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? Intersex people are not men or women. People with ambiguous genitalia, they're not a man because they want to be one, or a woman. I don't care what they do. I don't care what their behavior is. Your behavior doesn't determine your sex, damn it. Okay? It doesn't matter how you behave as a person. That doesn't determine what you are. It's all about your freaking genitals. Okay? And the way I came to that conclusion is that as much as I've wanted to be male in my life, I did not like the idea that a man can become a woman. Okay, so if there were only F to M's in the world, I might agree, that someone could become the opposite sex. But the mere fact that there are M to F's, if not mostly M to F's in the trans community, is what made me reject it in principle and decide that I'm a woman, because it would be hypocritical. It would be hypocritical of me to say that I'm a man despite having a vagina, but yet I don't believe that someone born with the P word can become a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I accepted that I could be a man, I had to co-sign the idea that an M to F could become a woman. Okay? And because I don't agree with that, I don't like the idea of someone being born male with a functioning you-know-what and then deciding that they're a woman, then I guess I'm not a man. And so, however much I might enjoy male privilege for a season, I'd rather be on the side of the truth and God and, the people like Matt Walsh, who is my hero, And Hake is also a new hero, even though I don't agree with most of what he says. But there is one thing, as much as I don't like his coloration, I would never have a blonde or red-haired guy with light eyes, for obvious reasons. But he is my hero because he's one of few people willing to say something that most people won't, and that is that anal is disgusting no matter who is doing it, okay? And so for that, he is my hero. I don't care what his stance is on anything else. He's my hero because you see all these people that want to say that they're for women's rights and all that. Well, guess what? They're the same people wanting to ram a cock up our ass, to put it bluntly. I mean, they're the ones thinking that anal is okay as long as it's between a man and a woman, it's heterosexual. Well, no, okay? The sex of the people involved doesn't matter. And so because of that, Hake is my hero, for saying anal is disgusting, because that's one of the many reasons why I'm not attracted to men, and why I don't trust men, which is all, the whole basis of me wanting to be a man is because I don't want to have a man in my life, okay? And because I feel like I don't trust men, to not do that sort of thing, because that, is one of the things that are just so disgusting that a man could possibly do. I would never be okay with that, that and childbirth. But this idea that sex is determined by anything other than genitals at birth is how we get into all kinds of nonsense, like your behavior determines your sex. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with that. And I believe that a woman is anyone born with a vagina and that I am a woman.